Sis here with Ranger, and if you remember from other videos, Ranger is a Welsh mixed pony, and he's about 19 years old. So we're going to talk about how to groom a horse. So this is our grooming box. Ranger, if you remember from the other video, has black, so that's all his coloring. So all of his box is black, his halter is black, and his bitless bridle is black. So typically you start on the left side of the horse, and you start with a curry comb. In this box, it is rubber with a hand spot to slip your hand in, and it's got little bumps on it to stir up loose dirt and hair. And we use it in a circular motion. So it goes round and around and around and around. And you can kind of put a little pressure on there. It kind of feels good, like a massage. So the horses typically really enjoy it. And we want to do where the muscles are. And we're just stirring up all the hair and loose dirt. Now the legs we're going to brush because it's more bony and not where the meat part is, so it doesn't feel as good. You wouldn't want to do this on your elbow, but you would want to do it on your muscles. And here's some of the hair he's been shedding. A lot of volunteers have come out and been grooming him, so he's lost a lot of his hair already. But as you can see, he has plenty more. We're going to fill this whole brush up with hair from Ranger, like that. The birds actually fly down sometimes and pick this up and put it in their nests. This is the flank. The hair comes up. You can see it's a little different there. It's kind of like our side, so it's ticklish. So if we do them there, it's a little ticklish. So we usually just avoid where the flank is, where the hair grows up. So we're going to groom all the other places on him. Down, particularly where the girth goes and attaches the saddle on, and up in the back where the saddle and the pads sit. Want to make sure there's not anything there that would be uncomfortable for Ranger. Once again, I'm going to get all his muscles, but I'm not going to go down on his bones. And I go back around the front of the horse, and we're going to do the other side. So I like to move them. This is called the mane, this long hair here. And once again, we're just going to circle, circle. His ears are up. That means he's kind of happy and enjoying things. And once again, I am not going to go down on his legs with this rubber. We will use a brush for that. And I'm going to make sure that I really get under here where the girth goes. And then I'm going to get his rump. And once again, we're just stirring the hair up and dirt. We're going to come back with the next brush and sweep it all away. But as you can see, he still has a lot of shedding to do. So now we're going to get our next brush. And it also has a strap, so you can slip your hand in and you can tighten the strap as you need to. So we come back to the left side of the horse again, and these strokes are kind of a flick of your wrist. So you're flicking all the hair off and all the dirt that we stirred up with the curry comb. So this is the brush. And this brush I can use all the way down on his legs. Once again, I'm going to brush where that girth goes. Make sure there's not something underneath there that could be uncomfortable for Ranger. I'm going to brush all the way his hair goes. I'm going to avoid the ticklish parts and go up and then down the back of him and then on his legs. And then I go back around the front of the horse. Do the same thing on the other side. You can put a little pressure on this. It feels good to them. Like someone giving you the massage. Once again, I can use it on the legs because it's a nice soft brush. I'm going to go back nice and clear, and where the growth was. Once again, I'm brushing just the way his hair goes. And the more you flick your wrist, the more you'll get that hair up and dirt off. Okay. And another brush that we can use is a comb. We can use this. This part of his mane is called the forelock. So you can gently pull it away from the horse and use your hand so you don't scratch the horse. And you work from the bottom up. There's his forelock. The mane on most horses goes to one side. Some horses have it on both sides, but usually it lays on one side. And it's the same thing if you were combing your hair if it was long. You start down at the bottom and work your way up. And if it's got a tangle in it, you kind of let it out and just work through it. Start down at the bottom and work your way up. So most horses enjoy this. It feels good to have their mane all combed out. It helps keep the bugs off and protects them from the weather when there's bad weather. We also do tails. You never want to stand behind your horse. They can't see back there. So what we do is we take their tail and pull it out to the side. And just as we did on the mane, we're going to start with the bottom. So slowly just work it up. And then you'll go all the way through the tail, all the way up to the top. All right, another thing we do is we pick the horse's hooves. And typically we'll have volunteers do that, and the trainers do that. So we're not going to do that in this video, but that is another thing. So it was great to have you join me for grooming. We'll see you next time. Ranger and Sis out.